Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. So, previously my plan was to do the Goblin Camp stuff, but thinking about Halcyon, I think I actually would be better off doing the swamp area, or at least the Shadow Druid investigation, I think is what it is labeled as. Oh wait, no, that's a spoiler. Okay, investigating Kagha, because that relates to them doing the ritual, and I assume that if Halcyon gets back, well, I know that Halcyon interferes with the ritual, so if I stop the ritual, then Halcyon gets back, it will be better, I think. From like a story perspective, it will make more sense. Because if Halcyon's back, they probably don't try to do their ritual anymore. I also need to consider killing them soon. Because I want to kill them. I don't need to kill them, but I want to. Because I know the summon is good and all, but not particularly interesting. Apparently, she sells stuff in the Druid Grove. I literally just quick saved, but I can do it again. Do I have the correct skills? That hair is too vibrant. Eee. What's going on here? Or I know what the actual context is. I think this could be a fun interaction, maybe, just because she's an old woman in a swamp, she's a hag. What a weird choice of interaction. Well, anyway. I guess I have to knock them out. Well, he's just bad at his job. He can't even hit a... Oh, I have to use Ray of Frost if I don't want to kill them. Please don't crit. Good. Mocking... I don't know why they instantly attack us when they weren't attacking the old lady. Like... He's not dead, though. He's unconscious. Like, if you paid any attention, you would see that he's unconscious. And again, this is +2. It should be +3. Because I thought I made it... It's a packed weapon, so shouldn't it be scaling with charisma? Except they're not dead. I mean, they're just unconscious. I'm not gonna loot the kids. Maybe... I mean, I was reading about time-gated stuff. Apparently, even if you knock them out, they just die for some reason. Like, they die regardless of it. Which doesn't really make sense, but whatever. I'm going this way because I know this triggers combat. At least in other specific contexts, it triggers combat. Oh, please, please no. Darn. Cleric Vodma Wisdom. Investigation +2. This is +2. Ah, finally, Jack of all trades is in play. One, two. If I get at least a 2, nice. Anyway. Yeah. Ooh, what did that do? Eyes of the Wild? Huh. Neat. I wonder what happens if you don't see past the illusion. This is where I need to go. It's gonna be rough. Unless I'm the same level I was previously, in which case it might actually be better than my previous run. My previous run, I only had first level spells, if it was level 4. Because of the... Oh, actually, I need to go back there. Because 2 levels... I went 2 level sorcerer... No, I went 1 level sorcerer, 2 levels warlock, back into sorcerer. So by level 4, I only had level 1 spells, whereas now I have level 1 spells still, so it's not worse in that way. Okay, this is dangerous. Okay. And I had darkness cheese. Like, I could cheese this pretty effectively with darkness. Okay, why is... He wasn't crouching because he's incompetent. Oh, well. I told him to crouch and he didn't. Okay, he's not in combat. Let me get a shot. And will they let me jump? Oh, look at this jump range because of athletic. Oh, shoot, I actually don't want to get in melee range. I forgot. These guys explode when you kill them. Which is... Why does he not get an action? I definitely don't understand something, but like... I don't know why I don't get an action. Actually, I don't need to get closer. Him not having an action makes sense, but... I don't know why I don't have an action on them. Long rest recharge is too much. Ooh, I don't want non-lethal here, though. Actually, no, non-lethal is perfect. Because if they don't die, they don't explode. These guys are actually really frustrating to fight. Because they summon methods that explode on you. And it just is a lot of enemies. And it's definitely going to be more difficult than without darkness. So I actually could just use darkness with will, actually. That's totally functional. Karlach's fine. She probably needs to rage, though. What? Like, does regenerating get cleared off by anything? Fire damage. So deal fire damage to get rid of that. I feel like I might have had... No, there's no way I had Fireball at this point. But I do think I had the Spirit's... oh, what's it called? The Cleric spell that lets stuff spin around you. Spirit... Oh, I can't remember the name. Okay. Grease will do nothing because they can fly. It's in my best interest to kill the ones that summon. So killing him would be good. Then I think this guy might explode on me, though. Okay. The Woodwoads, I think, are the people I want to kill first, because I think they're the most directly dangerous. The ancient mud methods are important. The young ones are less important. I don't have any area of effect except for cleave, which could cleave and kill 3 of the young ones as long as it hits. I can't move that far, though. So I think it's time to... I think it's time to trigger this jump here. Nope, jump takes an bonus action. I was gonna jump and then rage, but what is the effect I get? To the end of a rage, AC +1 for nearby allies too? How big of an AoE? 3 meters, not big. I cannot reach that. Can I can hit 2 with that, that's not enough. Oh, wonderful, actually. Okay, so you can't, there's no point in having that equipped if it just kills them anyway, but I mean, that was good. It killed all the mini methods, so all the ancient ones are going to summon more. I took a ton of damage, but so did he. Muddy is pretty annoying. Attack rolls against it have advantage, while attack rolls by them have disadvantage. I'm not muddied. He's muddy and I'm not. That is beneficial. Which in turn means that I think I want to focus on that guy as best I can, which means get here and Eldritch Blast. One more good hit, and he will be dead. Okay, I want to jump out of the water. That's my goal. And then Fireball. Firebolt. Regen broken. This is good because he has disadvantage on dex save. So it's more likely to hit. It's not going to kill, though. But it's more likely to hit. And if he's not dead, it's probably better to apply disadvantage to someone else. He's probably not going to hit anybody. He's going to have to dash if he wants to get into melee range. He might have ranged attacks. Yeah, let's just hope for a perfect roll to kill him, but I didn't get it. Not an issue. I didn't actually expect to. Why are they moving into melee range so that they explode? I am going to use a portent die because a 1 is pretty bad. So yeah, this is not too bad of a fight since I understand the enemies more or less. Karlach, I don't, it's really a waste of it too. Her HP is okay. They're using punch, so it's resisted. Yeah, 3 damage is totally better than wasting a 2 on just avoiding damage. Oh, they just move really slow. Huh. Okay, she's gonna get hit really hard here. She's 2 HP, but she took out everything. She's gonna run over here. Oh no, she's gonna drink a potion and then run this way. Hoping that I can get... So do I not have enough movement to even jump? That's kind of interesting. Ooh, and I get AC bonus. Nice. The AC bonus brings me to 18. She's sitting at 15. Her AC is so bad because I didn't give her medium armor. Killing them from range would be good. He's not that much of a threat. He is more of a threat because those explosions are very dangerous. If I get lucky, I can kill with Eldritch Blast. Not even that lucky. A 6 would have been enough to kill. Is she healthy enough that I can throw a potion at her? This is not... Yeah, it's melee range. Any items? What happens if I type heal? I could throw a normal potion of healing at her. I could throw a suspicious potion at her. 35%. Does that mean it's a 35% chance of landing where I want it to, or of applying the healing? No idea. Anyway, that's good enough. That's actually an interesting facet. You can use one action to throw a potion and then one action to drink a potion, I think. So if you're really desperate, I think you can heal a reasonable amount in one turn. I shouldn't have drooped up like this, because now when it explodes, it's going to hit everybody for sure. Oh, and now I'm entangled. And I can't do that because I'm too far away. Disadvantage because of muddy. I can jump and then attack the mephit and cause it to explode. What the? Why did it stop entangling? Anyway, that's good for me. It just doesn't make any sense. Which has higher AC? He should be low because I keep forgetting to apply. Oh, they're both the same. I keep forgetting to apply armor on him. Not worth it. Yeah, they don't even hit that hard. It's... Oh yeah, the damage is 1 plus dex. 2 damage on a melee. Not dangerous. Okay. Vicious Mockery deals just 1d4. That's a 50% chance to kill, 50% chance to not. So that there. Gale can stop regen, but I don't want to leave him alive. Oh yeah, no, if Will kills him, that guy explodes. They got hit, oh well. Then I also need to consider she does fire damage if she attacks in melee, if she even hits, which is already troubling. Oh, that's lucky. Because I didn't actually have advantage. I just had not disadvantage, basically. Since advantage and disadvantage cancel out, at least in normal gameplay. So I just rolled a 20, and then got all the bonuses and hit really hard. He might actually die here. If I'm lucky. Which I'm not. That's actually pretty bad. I rolled a 2. Because he... weakness, so he takes double damage, but... Oh yeah, apparently you can... Yeah. Just have all your potions on one character and hit tab to heal. That's not how it should work. They probably should fix that. Anyway, this is done. Oh, and I have to walk in the mud to collect all this stuff. That's a cool weapon. And by cool, I mean like it's the creature's arm, basically. Investigating Kagha is the most important thing right now. A shield. Better shield. Nice. I think that is guaranteed because I definitely got it from one of those guys previously. The vase? No. Is it the chest? But that's not what's being marked. The chest is not what's being marked here. Though that could just be... But they don't have a circle. Normally the things have circles. Sparkle hands on hit with an unarmed attack. Gains lightning charge. Lightning charges are not balanced. They interact with stuff in ways that they shouldn't. So there was something about investigate Kagha. Note addressing to Kagha. Note. No. I guess I probably don't have it on me anymore, do I? I probably sent it to camp. Yeah. it's going to be with a border, so I sent it to camp. Which is the biggest issue with inventory limits. You want to store everything so you don't... What is that? I've never seen her dressed without her normal armor. This is all, I think, pre-order, or if you pre-ordered, you got the extra stuff. I don't think any of it... Actually, no. I'd say the only thing that matters is the cape. Mostly because it looks kind of nice. I'm not a lootist, so I'm not going to take that. Like, those are all Divinity Original Sin 2 things. There's a bunch of free stuff. Don't really need it. This is situationally useful. You can buy a few later in the game. The only reason I use this is because you don't get capes for, like, until Chapter 2. So just for aesthetic, that's just free, like, disguise self. I don't like that. It's too easy to access. It should be a note that I'm looking for. Not that one. Blacksmith. Oh. Shipment order. Stamped handbill. No. Read the first sentence again. Goblin's drawing. Strange Riders. Actually, that's the one I read about the... I mentioned near the end last time that there was something about the red cloak that was hidden. Maybe it wasn't here. Anyway. I'm looking for a letter that would pertain to the druid. It should be in this section, I assume. It wasn't as per my last letter. That was the one about the hells. It shouldn't be a book. I don't have it in my inventory, do I? I just missed it? Household Prayer, Highcliff's Blueprints, Research Notes. Like, I don't think it's relevant because there's no time control in this game. Like, time doesn't change as far as I've been able to tell. It's like there's no night or day. The Regressive Surface Elf. Ritual Diagram, Strange Riders, Perfumed Letter, Harper's Map, Goblin's Drawing. I have no idea where I would have put it. But it's saying here. Do you have to walk across the entangle? Wait, what? Boots. Yeah, just in web. Ah. Well, I guess I'll read it while they try to get out after they got themselves stuck. Kagha, Olodan has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood, Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you its first druid. In Falnorn's memory, Archdruid Aelith. And that, I think, means go back and reveal that she's a Shadow Druid and people are like, hey, get out of here. I wonder if she'll fight me. Just on the off chance that I have to fight her. Anything I don't want to waste. Might as well pop this. Kind of want to make sure this actually works. Now it's +4, which is what it, I think, should be. I guess it was just broken earlier. So he has his weapon. He has this. He doesn't have any other spells he can cast. That, ooh, 10 turns. Yeah, none of these other ones have any use to cast, so it is Song of Rest. And I think that should, yeah, it treats it as a short rest. So I'm going to deal with all this stuff later. I don't need to rush, I think. But I need to confront Kagha. I don't actually know how this interaction goes. See, this is red. Is it red because if goblins saw you, they would complain? Or is it red because the tieflings and druids don't want you looting the goblins? Oh, I hate the... If you do that, if you... Oh, I can get a new thing on him, can't I? I really dislike how when you click on another character, it changes. It stops the order that you gave them. Is that... No, the Ox is always level 3. I mean, I'm never going to use the Ensnaring Strike, but it's like, if they're in melee, it is useful. So this is where I need to go to confront Kagha. Yes. And now before I confront her, quick save, and in I go. I can probably kill her if I had to, if she's the only one I had to fight. I know the truth. Oh, is it a fight? No? Maybe? Or are these Shadow Druids? Yeah. It is probably a fight. Why are they all halflings? Or gnomes? A spy? We literally just found your hiding stuff. She means convert the circle. It's not a snitch if they were never on your side. Is it? Like... I would love to try this, but detect thoughts never works. The shadows won't save you. Ooh. Decent additive. Easy. But these high rolls always cause the low... Although, when you take into account inspiration, you will probably succeed more often than not. Religion, persuasion is easier. I would love the upper one, but my religion proficiency is bad. Let's go persuasion, because I'm actually competent at persuasion. Oh. I mean, I actually could have potentially rolled that to a success if it didn't auto-crit fail. If I got a 4 on guidance, I would have had +9, and that would have been 10. I still probably would have failed. Do we get to fight them? Free experience? That'd be pretty funny if it just denied her. Oh, I'm in melee range. I'm gonna get beat up. Or she's gonna get beat up. Wow. Um, Gale has 26 HP. He should be fine. Yeah, that's not bad. Hey, that's rude. Wait, that doesn't fit. Not directly causing fire, but still, like, the fire was somewhat intentional, I assume. Ooh, she's getting beat up. Wait, okay, but like, why was she listening to this Olodan person if they're not even an archdruid? She's an archdruid. Olodan isn't. Come on. Pinta, Ren, Olodan is the bigger threat. Well, the traditional here is magic missile hits 3 times, gives 3 chances to break. Oh, come on. Oh, that's the route it flies on. Okay. Not I don't have to move, but magic missile hits 3 times, 3 chances to break concentration. But I mean, the real alternative is I won't rage here because that might just ruin my life. She's just gonna jump behind her. Oh, I don't have Shadow Heart with me. That makes it. Come on, you didn't have to move there to jump, or you're just not gonna jump. Okay, fine. Come on, give me a good rage. Please not damage. Ah, I deal damage back when I take damage. Nice. I want to reload. That's not reasonable. The pathing was garbage. Anyway, that's fine. You move forwards. You're not going to hit yet. You could melee 5 to 12 versus what would be 5 to 14. Still better damage on Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast is just so good. You know what? It's probably overkill, but I'd rather make sure they're dead. But yeah, you get 3 concentration throws, which even if it's low damage, it's still a DC 10. I could just melee. Mockery's not bad. I don't have anything else. I could sleep. I could sleep Pinta with a level 2 sleep. But then they will... Oh, why? They're not taking fire damage. Because if I sleep them, they're a non-issue. I could hit his laughter. 40%. Level does nothing. Using a level 2 of this is just sort of, boom, they're asleep. It's way too good early. Because you know the exact amount of HP the enemies have, you just use it. And it's guaranteed to work. Come on. Yeah, see, action economy, Pinta does nothing because they're asleep for 2 turns. It's only 2 turns. But I mean, 2 turns is plenty for now. Well, oh, I guess because they get advantage on the attack, that's reasonable. But I mean, letting them sleep longer might have been nice. Do I portent this? No. Because she's not going to die. Yet. Okay, she's dead. Okay, I guess I just sort of... And I move back a bit. Guess I'm going to beat up Pinta. And just kill them. Will they complain? Oh, nothing of value. Oh, I guess the person that would complain would be Ren. This guy's going to be hard to kill, because I'm going to kill the bear, then he's going to be at his HP value he was at before. Anyone need healing that's in melee range? I'm going to get hit here if I move. I could just disengage, use an action for that. Oh, this is bonus action even. If it hits, then he has disadvantage on this attack, or he can't do anything. Weird. Anyway. I'm gonna move over here. Oh, you could send an elf to sleep is good because elves can't sleep. This bear is gonna get beat up. And then they have all their HP again. Which they just wild shape again. It's so annoying. Which is also... Oops, they died. Not my fault. I mean, it is my fault. I could have saved them, but... They don't have to know that. Lacerate, I don't think would carry... Oh, no. The Ensnare definitely carried over to their turn. Not necessary. So if the Lacerate bleed effect had applied, it would have been useful. And now... Blast them. I really want to steal whatever that is. Why is he green? Is it because he's an ally? Where is Kagha? There you... Stop moving, please. Powers were strong. Protecting the circle was natural, but you chose the wrong path. Attempted to. How did the Shadow Druids even find you? But they will depart. That's much more polite than I would have expected. She's like, dissuade them instead of wiping them all out. Okay. They will notice. I'm going to reload after. I just want to see if there's anything special in his inventory because he's green. Yes, I know. I just want to... Just let me see what's in his inventory. Because it's green. I assume it's just because he's an ally but not like a companion that it's green. But I don't think I've seen many green corpses. Whatever, I'll loot the... Will they let me loot them? Nice. Uh-oh, the wolf turned around. Can I talk to the wolf? Hey, that's rude. You're rude. I just helped you, and you just helped me. What a rude dude. Poison says something about them. I might use it. I mean, I'm more likely to use that than anyone else. I don't think I have any reason to talk to Nettie. I'm still waiting to try to see the inventory. Okay, save. And then reload, because there's nothing in it. Just on the off chance that they magically notice that I opened it somehow. But, oh, this is good. I think this is the entrance to Baldur's Gate. The Wyvern's Rest or something is over here. And then you go through here. That's the central fort, and that's about where I stopped playing. Because it kind of went crazy there. So that's done. Now I need to go fight the goblins, Volas and the goblins, Night Songs and the goblins, Shipment. Hopefully I haven't triggered that yet. Ancient Tome. I have to get that from the place. And I should probably confront the paladins, because that should be fairly quick. And there is a chance that, because it's just a single encounter, it'll be a lot quicker than facing goblins. But it'll be quicker than facing the goblins, because it's just one fight. It might be a hard fight, especially with Gale basically dead. I'm gonna use a bunch of potions, I guess. It's probably better to save them. But this is just sort of how I played. Instead of constantly resting an excessive amount, I took advantage of the items to heal. I just used them to heal instead of that. I want to make sure that I don't go to, I think it's Joaquin's Rest, where this place is on fire. Because if I get too close, it'll trigger it. And if I leave it for later, after triggering it, it would basically be leaving them to die. That's kind of broken. With the Withered... Oh, is he doing this again? I'm never going to use those. I think I'm going to remove him from my party soon, honestly. Ah. Time for the X. Few would dare reduce a goddess to their muse. It's weird to say body then mind. I'm actually going to say this is kind of rude, and it's less likely to be positive. Because, like, faith in these creatures. Um, yeah, I'm intrigued. Like, I know what the story is, but I think it's worth it. So your grand plan was akin to emptying a cup of water in the sea. I kind of feel like being rude to him. Which is true. Wow, no even option not to? Oh, that finger's weird. How are you still alive? The clothing clipping through the hand. It's not really their fault. Is that interesting? I just noticed that it appears the audio for the game has not been getting captured for some reason. I wonder why. Kind of annoying. Okay. So I will be cutting this for a second and continuing in just a moment. Restarting OBS fixed it. No idea why it didn't pick it up properly, but a lot of that has been silent for the last 48 minutes, but nothing much I can do about it now. Anyway, well, as long as I observe we're fully destabilized, however...
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Heh. Is there nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend.
Which they kind of do.
Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
So hopefully this is the last time he makes us eat artifacts, because if not, he's out of my party. Because in my previous playthrough, he only ate maybe 3 or 4. He wasn't even in my party. And then once you move towards the next chapter, there's an encounter that basically is like, oh, don't worry about it anymore. I would hear what the others say first.
Gale's one of us, and we should stand by his side.
That's about expected.
Absolutely.
That's expected as well.
We're all risky in our own ways. We stick together anyway, right?
Yep.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Hopefully that's the last time that triggers, because I don't want to feed him any more artifact. I'm pretty sure I haven't triggered the Joaquin's Rest area, because I think you have to be closer to here before that you transition into that zone. But honestly, if I miss it somehow, and they just die, oh well. If the dudes with the cargo die over here, wherever they are, oh well. I'm up here to fight them. Okay, that's up this way. And then I want to sneak in this side. Except I want to check the gnolls first. Quick save.
Just out of view. Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
Okay, these pointing to interact with stuff is messy. Oh! Was Buckle one... Cause my impression my previous playthrough, and it might have been the same this one, was that there were 4 of them,
Step forward.
but seeing a dead person named Buckle,
Best be on my way.
to me implies one of the paladins might have died. Oh, the dead toll collector whose key was down here.
Thank you. Any
What?
particular reason?
Between the orb and the bug,
I admire your
you've got more
courage.
than your fair share of unwelcome passengers.
What can I say? Mother always taught me to be a gracious host.
I enjoy the little interactions. Oh, this is exactly who I want to kill or get the jump on.
I just want a little look.
I mean, I have nothing I really want to steal. What? But she's the one after us, isn't she? Because she's the one that fights us after I triggered the fight with the other guys. Like, how did that not trigger anything?
If not over, then through. Never want
I just want to see. Okay, I'm gonna wait till she walks out again, because she's going to. Look at this. I can see so much. Yeah, through the door is a dangerous place. Like, if she's willing to talk, I will talk. The issue with my current setup is this character is not especially well established for... I mean, they murdered a refugee for sure. Okay. So she's gonna stand at the door. They're gonna stand where they are, and I'm gonna talk.
Keep that beast away from us, you hear? Me, the beast? Now that's fucking rich.
Okay, so I guess I have to go in there to talk to them to trigger the fight. I could just kill her, but that feels kind of wrong.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Anyway, they're gonna jump her. Okay, I mean, they're gonna jump her for sure. Just stay in melee range with him.
Cut the crap,
Oh,
Anders.
dialogue.
I know what you are.
No more leave us in
Don't let
peace.
her hurt
We shall
us.
leave you in kind.
Please.
Cut the
I just
crap.
want to go home.
Insight. It's nice to at least have proficiency.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough. Enough. I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlak, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison.
Oh, yeah, this scene.
I'm free now. And I'm never going back.
Where after the fight, she just burns the entire building down, basically. Arrow of Lightning. 5 to 10. Plus another 2d8. That could deal a lot of damage. 2 to 8, so it's 2d4. 5 to 10, so that's 7 to 18 damage. That's not that bad. Except I got AoE'd. I don't know why she's there, but... Okay, she will... Oh, she doesn't have any rage charges. Whoops. He's actually dangerous. Comparatively. So I'm just gonna have these guys focus her down, kill her first.
Let my enemies fall.
I'm heating up.
85. Good. I should have saved some for a bonus action. Might as well use this. This guy's gonna move here.
Haste.
Mockery her. Nope. Okay, he has a tiny bit of movement. He will scoot around, except I need to get him scooted to a better position. And then just scoot.
Let's go.
She can't move, but she can activate this. Just sniffed a bunch.
I can't even catch my breath.
That's pretty silly. Okay, can he close? How much movement? He has enough movement to do this. And then move back. They're gonna move, open the door. Hey, he dashed. That's good. That means he's not gonna get an attack in. That greatsword he has, which is what gives him Tyr's protection there, is pretty good. I'm going to... let's not do that. And plan to use the portent to...
Important is ever easy.
Tasha's that guy? Is, I think, the play. Let's move here. Then... make sure that Gale can see. Then I can Tasha's Hideous Laughter this guy, and then portent it with a 2. So it's guaranteed to trigger, which is the good thing about divination. If you have a low roll, you can guarantee those types of effects, which means can't do anything, disadvantage on saving throws, and advantage on close attacks against it. He can maybe save. He can probably save when it gets to his end of his turn, or if he takes damage. He's probably going to save on the first try. But... come on! This guy was able to shoot through the door, but I can't shoot him through a door? Get your logic straight. Do I try to focus this guy? Yeah. Concentration break is not super important, but... I should have saved my bonus action and used this. Okay. Dead. He saved? He did, yes. Unsurprisingly. You're gonna move over here and Searing Smite for a pretty good damage, and he's gonna burn for 1d6 on every turn. Nothing else she can do. She might die on her turn. By die, I mean go down. She won't die. Or she probably won't die. Again, I really should be mage armoring. You know what? No, the damage is way better than trying to just catch mage armor at this point.
Still on my feet.
Though, actually, mage armor on her would be pretty good. No, mage armor might counteract unarmed. He's 26. I could actually use a level 2 sleep to sleep him. I could also use a level 2 dissonant whispers to potentially fear him, but it only has a 20% chance to hit at all. Is he a paladin? Is that why? Yeah, Aura of Protection is +4 bonus to saving throws on top of his pre-existing saving throws, I think. So against a Wisdom, which would be a +1 plus any proficiency, which is probably... Oh yeah, +8? That's not right. That's not written correctly. That's only showing a +4, but it's actually a +8. Aura of Protection should be giving him a +4. And then +4 from Aura of Protection, 1 from Wisdom, 3 from Proficiency is what he's getting. So he has a +8 to Wisdom saves, which is a lot. It means that I'm never going to apply it to him without a debuff or another similar effect. But the easy answer to that is once it's after my turn dealing some damage, I just sleep him. That is him. And now I can actually use the level 1 sleep. And he's asleep. Then it's his turn. He woke up because of Searing Smite, but he doesn't get a turn because of fire. And then she just kills him.
Yes.
Except she might miss, but Reckless Attack helps. 10 damage.
Roll in my favor.
Can't stay up.
Yeah, 20% chance to hit on that. 30% on that. Whereas shooting a crossbow has a 55.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, that's where she goes crazy and burns everything down.
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Easy. Those flames are getting hot.
Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt. Now!
And I mean, I will actually listen. Get out of here. Because she trails fire, lights everyone on fire.
Don't waste a step.
Anyway, this is going to wear out over like a minute. So I'm going to pause the recording and be back after. Took a bit. She went crazy. She had another debuff for like a bit afterwards. Ooh, soul coin, what? Because that's down below. Oh no, she burned the ladder.
Better not be cursed.
So I actually can't take the ladder back down. I wasn't paying attention to that. Okay, this ladder's still here at least. Okay, before I forget.
Excellent choice. Sharp as ever.
And honestly, it's not going to really matter at this stage because, you know, he needs to wear at least something. So he's just going to accept that for
Won't
now.
stop me yet.
Now it's time to talk to Karlach.
Felt good letting off a little steam after facing off with those Ignots. Granted, the fire lasted a little longer than it should.
Oh yeah, yes, so there's a specific interaction with Will's patron where they don't make it clear why Heartless applies to Karlach, but this interaction explains it.
Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
Yeah, it worked in the hells.
Well now, maybe I could make his acquaintance. A Titan screw or two might let me keep a little calmer. Maybe even manage a pat or bump without burning someone to death. It's been a long time. Let's go find your friend before I blow a gasket. Lead on.
That story's kind of interesting. The more extended stuff.
Path lies before me.
Um... It's interesting to look at gnolls. An apple and a cup. I enjoy the lore that's kind of available in the books. No strange, surprising news. Cult of the Absolute reported by our agents in Eltegard will fade like any other, but reports of alliance between Goblin and Lulth-sworn Drow, Troll, and Durgar, Troll, are a particular cause for alarm. The seriousness of the enclosed report is quite unique in our history. Scent localities. Mingus Etcherly. I mean, they're correct with their worries.
Might be useful.
The Risen Road is where we're at. Look at the gold. So much gold. And a quill. Anyway, time to loot their corpses. Where was that soul coin? It must have been on... Oh yeah, this is potentially useful. Medium armor. Because there was a soul coin... Oh, it is up above. He just had a carrot. It's a bunch... Yeah, this place has a ton of food. Look at this loot. Look at all the scrolls of Revivify. That because I save scum more than I should. Oh, this is funny. Oh, where's the pleasurable deal? Was it upstairs? Where is this? It is upstairs. Oh, I missed that on my previous playthrough, I think. There's a hatch there.
Here goes nothing.
With a pleasurable deal, there's a document somewhere about it where... I'm not actually going to read it, but... It's like, the story is about offering yourself to... Oh, because I just picked up soul coin, so she wants to talk. Offering yourself to a devil, or demon, I think it's devils in this world. Offering yourself to a devil to have success, and then the interviewer asks, or comments on how the playwright, this is your first time succeeding after trying for a long time. And he's like, who'd you sign a deal with? And then they are like, no comment, because they did sign a deal with the devil.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin.
I have
right?
no idea what this does.
Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Overload engine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
She's so confident. Unreasonably, but let's find out. Go ahead and try it out.
It's not the kind of thing I'd like to squander, see? A soul coin is a person, in a way. A lost person, mind. But something that can be put to a really good use. Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Okay. What would I use that to fight? The gnoll that's up here is pretty dangerous. Like, they do a lot of damage. It might be worth considering using it there. Her burning this down was really annoying. Actually, I need to go here anyway, so... What is this hatch?
I'll never get used to the stench of death.
Oh. Cool. So there's gonna be a bunch of money. A ledger containing Toll House's takings in the current year, 1492. Neatly written, but the text on the most recent page is smudged and rambling. 4 merchants with single wagon of sundries, which is going to be them maybe? Flaming Fist Company, 15 fists and gauntlet, 100 gold fee waived. Fists don't pay tolls, they extort. Brewer and 2 guards bringing kegs to Joaquin's Rest. that's relevant. Ish. 7 farmers, no goods, no gold. Wounded, warned us to leave. And that was on the 2. 3. Sent courier to request extra guards or relief. Apologies. More farmers, too many to count, no goods, carrying their own dead. Road untenable, preparing to abandon post. And then they died. I have a key. Oh, that's big. I lost out on all this.
This place is trapped.
This is gas traps. Which, I mean, technically I don't think I have to actually properly disarm gas traps. You just place boxes over them and you're good. But, I mean, disarming them's fun. Something... I hate autofail on 1. Like, it just feels bad. Let's use another trap disarm kit. Or, yeah, you know what? Ooh, ingots. It must be in the goblin camp
Something over there.
that you get a...
Aye. Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
I think you get something that triggers, or that, I didn't mean to click that, but whatever. You get braces that give advantage on sleight of hand must be in the goblin area. What was the thing that was pointed out? Was it behind all this junk? The burlap sack? I have no idea what they were highlighting, because whatever it was is not highlighted anymore. And it certainly wasn't noteworthy at the time.
What's hiding here?
Like maybe it's... Karlak.
Love to, thanks.
Move the chest, please. Okay, Gale, get out of the way.
One with the weave.
Get out. Main
Alright.
person,
What now?
get out. Karlak, move stuff. Okay, I have to move other stuff out of the way first. That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. Okay, let's get some light on this.
No one back home will ever believe this. That should work.
Okay, that's way too glowy. I want... Let's just cast it on myself. And then get some lighting over here. I just need this. It's so goofy. That's not how that should work. At all. Oh, it's a burrow hole. That's what they're highlighting.
What now?
The burrow hole is so useful. Broken armor, broken club, bunch more
Breathe deep.
garbage. A gate that probably triggers the traps. Or not. Oh, this is a Zentarum hideout. Maybe. Partially. I mean, this is useless. Apparently there's checks that make use of rope. I didn't mean drop. It's just a shield. Water is useful. I need the trap disarm kits. Probably best to keep the antidotes with me. Wheat. That should be enough, hopefully. Okay.
Careful.
This'll be
There are
fun.
traps about.
The Zentarum stuff is important. I'm gonna roll. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I cover it with a vase or a box. Or a vase or a box. The leadership. Oh no, I think that's information about the Zentarum. This is not a Zentarum controlled location, I think. Maybe. I mean, there's clearly a hidden place here. Wait, if you sit on the chair, does it trigger something?
What trap? I spy a trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Okay, I didn't trigger this, so I have to cover it. I'm gonna oh, maybe you have one person sit on each chair and it opens the door. So maybe you can place items instead. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound. Despite their protestations to the contrary, it takes no keen eye to see echoes of Banite philosophy in modern Zentarum practice. A strict militaristic hierarchy where all power flows from the top. Who occupies that position today is a matter of some speculation, for the Black Network's leadership was thought destroyed along with their headquarters at Zentil Keep in 1383 DR. In the following decades, however, a new base of power began to consolidate at the Fortress of Darkhold, far to the south. At its center stands the Paragost, an enigmatic armored figure to whom the Zentarum's rebirth is almost single-handedly attributed. Whoever their leader, it is clear that this new Zentarum have not abandoned plans for domination so much as recalculated their approach. Where once their focus was on the subversion and conquest of nations, the network of today is much more concerned with establishing their stranglehold on the market, a power which crosses borders that are closed to more conventional forces. That is not plot relevant, but there is a Zentarum hideout not far that I will visit eventually. Okay, don't sit. Move this onto there. That might have been heavy enough. Got it. Poison trap that triggers right here.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
I'm assuming this is what triggers all the other traps. Basically, if you try to... Did I quick save before it so I can reload on that garbage? I didn't. I really think crit fails on one are the worst design. I would have had a chance. Not much of a chance. But I might have had a chance. Instead, they decided, nah, you don't get a chance. These guys are stupid. Like, come on. Anyway, I'm fine.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Don't walk on the poison! Okay, come here, everyone. You're staying here. They really need to make the AI less stupid. The AI is much too stupid. Yeah, that's kind of not balanced.
Open up.
Helmet. Helmets actually are useful. I mean, I can't wear it. Wait, I can? Because I have medium armor proficiency. I won't use it, but I could wear it. Metallic gloves. I mean, better than literally nothing. When you use your Channel Oath spell, gain heroism. I mean, that's better than what I have now, but for me it's functionally no different. That's good for, you know, paladins that have Channel Oath instead of Channel Divinity. But I think in the traditional D&D, Channel Divinity and Channel there was no differentiation. So it was just Channel Divinity for both, I think. It's still worse overall to use the +1.
Still breathing.
Unless I was against something that was immune to fire. That's the story I already read. Money. Gilded chest. Money. Not great, but it is still money. What happens if I do this? It does break. Neat. It actually has physics too. Anyway. It might be worth gathering all that stuff, but I'm not checking every single unhighlighted barrel or chest, because most of them... I was about to say most of them are bad, but then I got a mind reading, animal speaking, and poison. Like, most are pointless. So it feels like a waste of time to check every single one, but then you sometimes get ones that are really good. And it's like, oh, you should always check every single one. But then you just get nothing of value, and it's like, it's a waste of time. Should I take another medium rest? And by medium, I mean short rest. Maybe. Okay, I've cleared this area. I could travel over there just to be like, that's the end of that direction. How far... I haven't triggered this yet. I think... No, that's not something to trigger. What you trigger is further that way. So I think I'm fine to leave here, the north, for later. And continue this way. Into the goblin camp. Before which I will short rest. Okay. Goblin camp time. Took longer to get back here than I thought, but... I could kill all the goblins outside. He's the most dangerous enemy here. But... I'm just gonna not fight him. Okay, he has a level 1 spell slot. He has plenty of level 2 spell slots. He's fine. Should I give him... I got lighter armor somewhere, didn't I? I have a lot of soul coins, actually. It's fine. Yes, it's fine. What I should really be doing is making sure that he has some of these spells. I might spend a second to just do that. Because, what's... Oh, what? He's short a cantrip? Oh no, this is my character, that's why it's weird looking. Because... Yeah, it's not relevant. I'm looking for him.
Salutations.
I still don't know what that is there for. Wait, can I just add knock? I can. So, I can't learn spells that I can't use yet. Burning Hands, Feather... Do I already have Featherfall? No, I don't. I need to learn it. Invisibility is situational. Mirror Image and Protection might be nice. Web is good. I'm gonna pick up those two for emergencies. I probably should long rest to get more, whatchamacallits. That was 550 gold to learn all that. But I should get more portents. It's worth, I think it's worth long resting for that. It's only the second long rest. And I've already dealt with the more time, like, it's possible that if I don't go to Ethel quickly enough, it'll go poorly, but for now I think it's okay. Web is, I think, preferable to Grease, sort of. I'll go with that. I don't think it's better, I just think it's more interesting. I definitely want to keep Mage Armor for now. Mage Armor and Shield are nice. I think I'll keep the... These are still all very useful spells. Knock is not the most useful, but there's situations where I might want it. But if there's situations where I want it, I can just prepare it at will. Cloud of Daggers. Web is concentration. Flaming... These are all concentration, like...
Bloody racket. Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun. Aye, so much fun.
See invisibility is
that
actually
those
nice.
things almost got past.
So basically, every time I, after resting, use that right away so that I always have someone to see invisibility active. Long term, it's not going to be as valuable, but
That'll be some real fun.
I'm actually going to do a long rest. It's going to be cutscenes too, because I haven't done that many. What is this cutscene? I know that this...
The air is heavy.
Oh, Lae'zel tries to kill me?
Moisture drips down your forehead.
I believe
Pain
Lae'zel tries to
shoots
kill me.
through your fingers.
Or Shadowheart.
The world swims as you close, then reopen your eyes. How long have you
It's been exactly
waiting
2
here?
days.
A moment, a night, a 10-day.
This is a weird one to trigger this early to me, but
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
That's rude. Persuasion's easy. I would love to go medicine. Persuasion's 5, deception's 4. You know what? I will actually save scum this because flavor-wise, I'd rather have medicine. But if I was playing it just to... If the character's trying to persuade them, they'd go persuasion, but... This is just a much more satisfying story. And it's fine. Stay seated, stay
I
seated.
cannot trust my own mind. So it seems I must trust yours. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
Okay, is this... I know this is gonna be another cutscene. Oh, it's this one. Because I haven't triggered this yet.
I came just in time. You are transforming.
It's weird. They have normal eyes. They don't have tiefling eyes. That's weird. I've heard it before.
Yes, you have.
That's so weird.
I saved you before.
The human eyes instead of the like black pupil? I don't think it's pupil.
And I'm here to save you again.
I can't remember the word.
Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
It is not the pupil, and it's not the iris. I don't know what the white of the eye is called. Let's take the hand. Be polite.
We haven't much time, so listen closely.
It's a sclera, or slura.
There
S-C-L-E-R-A.
is great potential within you, It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
With those eyes. It's fairly neat.
A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now.
With context, I don't understand how they're flying.
Change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back.
By the right hip, it was blurry for some reason. It was blurry right there.
Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
So, I know the context that gets revealed in the future. I'm still gonna make the decision to, like, go. There's no way that was a rest. I didn't have to select any. Wow, I didn't have to consume any consumables. How convenient. But I'm gonna go all in on the eating the parasites because I didn't do it on my previous playthrough. But this is like a new experience, new knowledge, stuff like that. So it fits the character that I want to try to go for.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance.
Why does it hover?
You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
They're gonna be. He's not skeptical, probably. But sure, let's just try it.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to
He's
offer.
probably skeptical.
Everything it was and
He's not.
everything it was destined to be.
I don't know about Karlach.
Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
No reactions? Weird. Psionic Overload. Your attacks deal additional damage, but you take damage every turn. Sacrifice half your remaining hit points to heal a target for the same amount. That's cool. Concentrated Blast. You must be concentrating on another spell to cast this. You can use it every turn as long as you're concentrating. That's really strong. If the target was concentrating, you heal as much as the damage that was dealt to it. The spell you were concentrating on will end, so you can't use it every turn. But you can use it whenever you're concentrating on a spell. Charge, pushing all objects and creatures in your path 4 meters away, does not provoke opportunity. The first attack roll or ability check you make against any target gains a bonus equal to your proficiency bonus. That seems really good. That seems very good. Okay, I'm gonna like look at the further ones. When an enemy within... That's not good for this character. 1d4 psychic damage, because I'm not gonna be aiming to be within 9 meters of spellcasters. Down to fewer hit points than your number of evolved illithid powers. It dies, and all nearby creatures take 1. That's cool. Oh, that's really cool. It's like you bring them below, let's say, you can easily get like 15. I've like collected that many and I'd have them in my bag. That's like, you get some sub 15 HP, they die, and then everything nearby takes 1 to 4 damage. And if you had enough people low enough, it could probably chain. Sonic Backlash. Shield of Thralls. Conjure a volatile shield around yourself or an ally, granting the target 10 temp hit points. If these temporary hit points are lost due to incoming damage, it bursts and stuns. The stun lasts for 1 turn. That seems really good. I don't know what these outer ones are. I'm thinking favorable beginnings, though. Attack rolls. Your targets have disadvantage on attack rolls. And take 2 to 12 psychic damage each time they miss. So yeah, you apply Stage Fright with a Wisdom save. It lasts 3 turns. That's pretty cool. Invest a creature with power that heals it when it attacks, but makes it vulnerable to all damage. I mean, that's not terrible, but not great. Attack roll. The attack reduces the target's corresponding ability by 1. The ability that is reduced is the same as the one used to make the attack roll. For melee weapons, this is usually strength, range weapon, spellcasting ability. So I reduce their charisma every time I use like a charisma. Oh, that's only attack rolls, yeah. So I'd have to target it with an attack roll cantrip, which I don't actually have any of. So that's actually pretty bad. I can't get it yet, so it's not worth thinking, but when you make a successful attack roll against a foe, you can change that hit into a critical hit. Luck, that has to be like some limited use thing, right? Because there's no way you can use it every turn. So it's... Okay, it's probably once per long rest or something, but favorable beginning seems fun. Though the ability check part instead of attack roll kind of limits it for how I've set this character up. Because that's not... Ability checks are good. But ability checks aren't... saves. It's not saves that you make them deal with. That might be worth trying against. If any target includes like a lock, that would be good. I would definitely take that. I'll test it out when I have a chance. If not, then it's probably just take Concentrated Blast. The Luck of the Far Realms. So I'm going to save, and I'll... Actually, I'd save before this. Let's just go here. Gross. Ew. Oh, that's disgusting. I mean, it's definitely getting tainted. Like, this is our brain being tainted, which is, like, definite negatives. Is the owlbear here? No. I think there's an event that triggers. What's through this door?
Here we go.
Okay. Ah, yes, Withers is in a side chamber. Anyway, it's time to leave camp. So, first thing to do.
A long way from Waterdeep.
Gale will not open his inventory. He will mage armor himself. His health is really bad.
Let's move.
It's because he's a wizard. Yes, because my only comparison was to a
Bloody racket.
warlock.
They're just having a bit of fun. Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
I mean, them not using it is totally the correct choice. Let's check in this. I need to send him
We'll pay him a visit in return.
mundane gear.
Some real fun.
Let's hope that Liam or whatever isn't being tortured still. Oh well, I didn't grab... I could... Whatever.
No time to rest.
Okay, anything else that he needs to buff? He needs to
Elminster's not around, so
see invisibility. Oh yes, and I need to speak with animals. And knowledge of the ages, intelligence, astral knowledge, wisdom. All set up? All set up. Is Liam being tortured still? I think they might be done torturing him. Whoopsie. Nope, they're still torturing him. Yeah, the fact that I can't interact with it is kind of weird.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Why is he winding up?
Ah, here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
He's very confident.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I mean, that's not necessary. You know what? If the detect thought goes poorly, it'll probably just be a fight. I don't think I've seen many DC 9s. That's weird. Like, 9 is just a weird DC. Maybe it scales based on the Illithid stuff.
No! Why won't he speak? The drow's gonna kill me if I can't make him talk.
I don't know why he moved when he was thinking, but... I'll take over unless you want the drow to learn of your failures.
We do all the work, and you get to finish him? Bah! Take him! Won't do you any good. He just... screams. Should have sent him to Moonrise with the rest, for all the good he's been.
Intel. But not, like, super important.
That weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up.
I think he's beating himself up, like, self-flagellation.
Oh, forget about him. There'll be more of them soon.
Please. Let me out. There's no reason for this.
The Tupac. I'm looking for the druid, name of Halcyon. Relax, I'm not gonna leave you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's a DC 12 pick lock. But I don't need a lock pick, because it's not a lock for some reason. Weird. I think that's just a random goblin, though.
The lock clicks and opens.
He should fall, because he's been suspended for a while. He shouldn't be able to stand comfortably. But he's fine. Just covered in blood.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the grove on my own.
Oh, they already know
they're in
that.
danger.
Have you seen the druid called Halcyon?
I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive.
What did the goblins want with you?
The grove. To the east. They wanted to know where we came
Yeah,
from.
you can leave now.
No. They'll kill everyone.
He doesn't have any cuts on him. He's just covered in blood. Fate worse than death. Oh, what? That's a jump. That was a real jump right there. Wow. I didn't know about this. Where am I? There's no way out. Where'd he go? What? How'd he get out? Maybe he turned into a skeleton. I don't know how he got out. Because there's no exit there. They could have at least put an exit there. Like, come on.
There's the prisoner.
Oh, Volo. Well, I guess I'm gonna talk to this psycho. He's a human. He is a
Greetings,
self-flagellant.
child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the scourge. This man is a follower of Leviata, goddess of pain.
Ah, are you also here to assist with the prisoner?
What do you mean?
I was invited to teach them some of my techniques. I live for pain and its intricacies, you see. But alas, these goblins seem to thrive on the crude and primitive.
I mean, yes.
Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree?
I mean, certainly. It's certainly... Pain with a purpose is definitely better than pain without it. What's a follower of the Maiden of Pain doing here?
Ah, you are familiar with the Scourge Mistress. Good. I am simply spreading her message, friend. I worship her through pain, usually my own. But I have a skilled hand when it comes to its infliction. Care to expand your horizons? It will be worth it. You have my word.
I mean, no, but...
I wouldn't let his skilled hand anywhere near me.
I mean, he would probably be holding like a whip. Touch me and you'll lose your hand. He might actually like that. He might like losing his hand.
Is that a promise? A pity, though. You would
He
have
wants his
known
hand cut
such
off?
Sweet relief at my hands.
I think his hands are so
Now,
clean.
If you'll excuse me, I should return to my own worship.
I kind of feel like killing him. He would enjoy it. He would enjoy the process of dying. Let's talk to the rats. Do they have anything interesting to say?
Candles all round ya. Hands off. Oh yes, everyone howls.
I kind of dislike just walking through here. It's kind of like, oh, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to help Volo. Yes, this is the route to
Orders were to stand by
Halcyon.
here. No booze?
I'll make my way to Halcyon and that's where I'll stop today after I get to there. But Volo. Hello, Grebo. I'm willing to kill you.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine.
So I see. Do you have any plans for this pigeon?
Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya?
I was admiring him. I hate to see such a lovely creature in a cage. I hate to see such a lovely creature in a cage.
Hey, he don't mind. Keeps him safe from me mates.
Probably kind of true.
Make 'em rabid. Then catch one on your own.
What?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Those lines didn't fit together properly. I just don't want to waste the like. She's not that important. Like, I could just kill her. It might trigger more fighting, but then I can just fight them all right here relatively safely. Yeah, let's deception. Let's deceive her. Favorable beginnings. Working on these is actually very nice. Like, that absolutely makes it useful. Because then, at least for the first check, It will make it harder to fight her relatively after, but
Take him for a joke, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
yeah, the tone of these conversations don't follow smoothly.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
Remember my name when you're cutting. Get yourself to safety and quick.
I intend to do just that.
Mhm.
A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke?
A fine mess. How'd you get caught? It's not like it's obvious anyway that he's like, oh, got to investigate the goblins, and then he got caught because he's incompetent or questionably competent. I mean, he literally just said that he has an invisibility potion. Go to my camp. We'll talk there once we're both safe.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain.
Why? His, like, potion was kind of invisible itself. Yeah, he saved against the sea invisibility check. Which, the way sea invisibility seems to work in this game is that once it's seen, it's revealed to all allies. Why'd you go this way? Why would you go here? This is not an exit. This is Halfin.
Be happy I didn't throw you to the spiders.
So, important, caution. Gotta be careful over here. If I'm gonna deal with fighting them. Okay, like... the hitboxes are odd. They just let me walk right through? Ah, they just let me walk right through. This is the place. I don't think I have any reason to search through this stuff yet. I'll loot all that later. I have to interact with them first.
See? It squealed! Hit it again!
Keep your hands steady, 3.
Stop them! Free me!
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
What the hell are you
We're
doing?
juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too.
Mince is a
Boss
good
is
name.
thinking of serving it to the wargs.
And it makes funny noises. We made it squeal. Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya.
Will they let me? No, they won't. Again, I don't think it's worth using the wisdom here. Leave them alone.
What are you? Get lost if you can't stand a bit of roughhousing.
Release me.
I will.
Rid of them.
Okay, what I would do is leave the bear the goblin's mercy and then attack them, but I assume that's not how it's gonna work. Do I get a surprise round at least? Ah, okay. This should be a surprise round in some way, but... got him. Or got her, but like... Okay. What the... Okay. Okay. This is... Caution. Caution over here. Beastmaster. Butcher. Look at that jump range. Wow, look at that jump range. It's still better than walking. Unless they changed it, which they actually definitely should. No way am I wasting a 20 on that.
That won't work.
What? Why did the dream visitor say that won't work?
Meet sorcery.
Ooh, rough. I could web right up here. I'm gonna save the web for a bit. Let's Ray of Frost.
Again.
What is the dream visitor doing? Like, what does the dream visitor have to do with any of this? Like, why are they talking?
It shall be done.
I just don't get it. Okay. Spider's dangerous-ish. Because despite being level 1, it has bonus effects. And it has a lot of stats. And well, not a lot of stats total, but like, it has good AC. And has 24 HP. I want to kill that guy. I don't have... Oh, this is actually an attack. Because this is not an attack. So I won't benefit from the first attack thing, but... If I... Well, I really should be using Bless in fights like this. Where is Karlach? She's right here. 1, 2, 3. I think it's worth it. Technically, I could probably... If I was in range, I could Bless Halcyon, but... They're dangerous. I need to not get attacked by them. Can I... I cannot run up. This deals 1 to 4, which is not enough to kill anything. I could run behind the bear, but I think that would be bad. I'm gonna scoot back a little. She's gonna... Look at that jump range. It's so good. 70% chance, 3 to 10 versus 7. If it hits, it kills. And then look at this jump range. It's so good. It's not balanced, but it's so good. I need to kill that guy. Oh, they hit it and then they moved back so they're out of the way for the other one to hit it. Or not. Or maybe it's just flame. Why is the dream visitor speaking? What does this do? Blinding? Yeah, whatever. It's definitely not worth portenting that, but... So I have to kill them. Halcyon has to dash. Well, Cave Bear has to dash. He didn't even get in melee range with them, did he? 60, 70. I would rather focus on this guy, though.
Keep going.
Why are they talking? Like, I don't get it.
A tale for the ages.
75%. If I could get there. If I could somehow... I have 9 movement? Can I jump up here if I go... Can't climb on top of that. They won't let me jump there. No, they won't let me jump there. Oh well. Just getting out of the fire is probably worth more. Dead though. So now I need to kill these guys up here. Run up.
Another step forward.
So 60, 60, 70, 70, 40, 40. This can't kill them. I think shooting is better. It's not that important either, but just break the camera, but jump all the way up there. And short rest. Yeah, it's worth cleaving for that. To murder 2 goblin children. Again, he moves back, but is he even going to attack it? No, he's just going to stand there. Interesting. Oh yeah, because I already opportunity attacked. He's going to get beat up pretty bad here. It's a lot less than I was expecting, honestly. He's doing nothing. He's done nothing so far. He dashed there. Actually, does me burning light that on fire? It'd be pretty fun if it did. For gameplay reasons. Pretty good hit. He might... He's definitely moving over here. Can I can't web quite far enough. I don't want it to catch fire. It might, though. It is on fire. Which I guess not... I mean, that was a waste of a spell slot. But it's just hard to judge whether it would catch fire or not, so...
What path lies before me?
That guy is not dead, but I can't even see him. Look at this jump range. It's such a good jump range that it breaks the controls. I'm actually totally just gonna run into this because she is resistant to fire damage. It's not actually a good idea to do, but it's funny. Ooh. I mean, it's not great because it's dash reliant. She's also not raging, so she's getting beat up pretty bad. Oh, wow. Absolutely destroyed. Karlach will kill this guy.
What to do?
Everyone join here.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far.
Why
down the
Gale?
list.
Why is Gale the front
You aided a
talker?
bear without knowing if it would savage you.
Yeah, like why is it Gale?
A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin.
Can I read? Whatever. I spoke to Nettie. You're Halsin, the Master Halsin of the Emerald Grove?
Yes, but just Halsin will suffice. Unbecoming to demand honorifics from the one who saved my hide.
Glad it could be of help.
I must admit, I didn't expect anyone would come to my aid. Who in their right mind would infiltrate a goblin-infested temple? Unless... that look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right?
He knows.
Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you?
If only I could use
The
my actual
mind-flayed
character here.
spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
I don't know.
It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
This magic isn't typical.
No, this is different. Altered. The magic used is beyond me. It's either not of this world or so ancient as to be lost to even nature's memory.
Tell me what you have learned.
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in.
Again.
True souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
Altered. You seem to know a lot about this. Will you come with us? No. At least I know what to do now. Thank you.
Wait, I could help you find a cure. But I need to settle matters here first. I've no right to ask more of you. But if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected.
I kind of want to see what this does. If this leads into, oh, but she's fine now, then, and like we stopped it, then that's fine. If it doesn't go along that path, then I'm gonna complain.
Kagha. I should have suspected she'd take things too far. I'll deal with her when I can. But there are other matters to attend to before that. Help me kill the leaders of this horde. Save my grove. Then I will help you. 3 deaths could win us peace. The Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut.
It's not really
They
much
are
of a
the
perversion
ones
of
holding
priestess.
these
She's a goblin.
parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
Whatever, I'll deal with it.
There is no safety. Not while this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure, then I shall leave.
Wait here.
My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. May Sylvanus guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Does that mean I just need to murder only the leaders? Wonderful.
Attention.
Though I'm gonna kill them all anyway. If you're too quick, you can't drink it again. There, good enough.
Still alive.
Anyway, that's good enough for now.
Progress.
I will stop here for today. Okay.
No one back home will ever
Next
believe
time,
this.
I will continue right here. I'll just pick up all the loot in this area. Probably kill the goblins up here, because there's at least one that I don't think got into the fight. But that will be next time, and then I will probably work through wiping out the goblin camp. So, have a good day here. Bye-bye.